Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess High Definition version. We're episode 16. I'm a wolf. I want to say I just did the thing where you fly the bird, didn't I? And then... you know what? No, that's not the one I wanted. Midna. What's going on? Amazing. There isn't even a drop of water in the river. We should reach the water source if we stay on this path, right? Right, so let's hurry. Alright, I'm finding the source of the river. Okay, that's easy enough. So, I guess this is the riverbed. Well, logically the source would be up, wouldn't it? Probably past this. I feel like jumping down there was a mistake. I'm pretty sure I rode the big bird up. In an upward trajectory to get to this place. So I'm supposed to go upward from here. Maybe this house is actually the key. I'll talk to the Burke who's here. What does he have to say again? She, sorry. Clearly a she, actually. She's pretty stacked, all things considered. I mean, what are those Zoras up to? Rivers run totally dry. I can't work with this. Ugh. Cold. So cold. She misses her furs. I can understand that. Right, while I think about my next... Oh. Hang on, I saved the game and it left me on not a whole amount of hearts. I don't know if I like that or not. I feel like everything or nothing. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Let's look at the map. I feel like I've got to go up there in that sort of a direction. So I have to cross this chasm somehow. Or do I? What does this say? Zora's River to Lake Hylia. Ride downtown? Downriver the fun way. Boat rental cabin. So that's nothing of use. I feel like I can just cross this gap somehow, but I don't know how. Let's properly look around. Let's not make assumptions. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe I should be going around here. Is this ice? This looks like ice, but it's got a reflection. But it's not slippery. You know, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. That's what I should be doing here. Oh, that's bright, isn't it? Yeah. This must be the right way. It's given me, you know, this Zora's domain. All right. I was in an area where clearly one way to go, and I couldn't figure it out. Oh, hey, what's going on here? I thought it was getting colder, but who would have thought that it would be all frozen? This is the Zora village, right? Why don't I see any then? Well, anyway, let's check things out. Let's find the Zoras. Are they all frozen? Is that a thing? I seem to remember running into like some of them. Might be bats attacking me. Oh, it'll be fine. I just hammered every button then. That's why there was no sort of cohesion to that attack. Can I break that? No. Ah, senses. Come at me, you little prick. So there's been a major change, quite clearly. I've got a new chair. I had a late start to work, but an unexpected late start. Normally I start like sort of 8, 9 in the morning. And that morning I just got a text from my boss saying, yeah, it's running late, like 2 hours late. So I was just sat around all ready for work. I was like, I can't commit to doing anything. So I was just sticking around on my phone. Thought, I don't know, I'll do some Amazon shopping maybe. And it suggested like a chair to me. I was like, I could use a new office chair. My old office chair was dog shit. It's the sort of chair you just see in like a generic office, like when no one had a decision. I reckon I can jump up these things here, can't I? So I thought, ah, fuck it. I'll buy myself a flashy chair. And I just googled best chair 2019 and brought the first one. That's how I live. And bugger me if it's very comfortable. Like so it might mean the videos become longer. It might mean they're more relaxed. It might mean I'm better. It might mean they're worse because I'm comfortable and discomfort sort of adds quality. I don't know what happened there really. I just sort of fell. But due to my level of comfort, I couldn't really panic about it. The music makes it seem like I was doing something impressive there. We all know that I wasn't. Right. Okay. Jump. 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 Jump again. Oh, climb. Oh yeah, that's what it was. The A button just makes you fall down. I could have sworn it made you climb up. Why would anyone ever want to fall down, like, with ease? Normally down is fall down, up is climb up. I was about to attack them, but there's really no point, is there? I'm eating far too much cheese, that's my trouble. Alright, so straight away, you know, I was going in to attack them, but then they changed the game. They separated this one, so that's the thing with these. You got to kill one of them on their own, and then go for the two together using Midna's magic. Yeah, I don't know how Midna's involved really, because like you do that kind of big zone. It looks like you're about to like call thunder from the skies, and you just attack them in order by jumping at them. A portal has opened here too. We can finally warp. If you want to breathe the air of the world of light for a moment, let me know. I'll take you there. And if you look below, you can see kind of a hideous scene actually. It does look like something out of Aquaman, doesn't it? It's quite cool. All the people of the Zora's domain frozen. Those are the Zoras. Wow. This is really strange. What in the world is happening? Hey, what do you want to do? We can't just leave them like this. I think all we need to do is thaw them out. It does us no good to just stand here thinking. Let's leave and come back later. Bottle should work for us. We need to find a way to melt the ice. Then come back here. Yeah, see, I came in through that direction. And there's nothing in that direction, so portal it is, which doesn't involve opening the map. Although looking at it, I think there was a quick option on the map. Where do I want to go? I'm up here. Initially I thought I was here. I was looking at the little flag on top of the castle. It's confusing me that it's not telling me where the portals are. I just feel like it should. I've got a feeling you're supposed to go to the Gorons. Oh, it tells you when you zoom in. There's a hot spring here. I've got memories of it being somewhere around here, but I can't exactly recall. I think Midna just straight up tells you. Because I'm in the world of light, Midna cannot appear here. I mean, there she's a shadow. Give me a hint. Now that we've seen it, can't ignore them. Melt the ice, right? Oh, do you actually just go straight to Death Mountain, and then there's like just a giant rock that you teleport? I think that is it. In fact, I think we've seen it earlier when we were ascending Death Mountain. There's just a giant shard of molten rock somewhere here. And by somewhere, I mean like just there. Yeah. Can you teleport that, Midna? Have you got it in you? This thing's been here for a while now. It's still pretty hot. Yeah, let's warp that bad boy straight into Hyrule Castle. which would be quite funny, wouldn't it? If the game just let you warp anything you wanted with total impunity. You could put that bookcase wherever you wanted. A reference to Breath of the Wild there. What is that? Is that a cloud in the background? I honestly thought she wasn't going to warp us as well. She was just going to send the rock there. And it was like, yeah, I'm too tired now, wolf boy. You can walk. The horses, the wolves trot. Is that a thing? I think so. Do you need hooves or forelegs to trot? Or both? Behold, I have melted the ice. Which implies that whatever froze the ice, it was some sort of like just one-off spell to freeze the water, not like a continual coldness spell, isn't it? Or maybe because the water's flowing now, that it's not cold enough to freeze it again. Or it turns out the big rock I just did was actually like highly concentrated salt, and it's now salt water, and it can't freeze. But everyone dies because Lake Hylia is the only source of fresh water. That could be it. Who knew that something so dangerous would come in so handy? Alright, Zoras are safe now, so let's go. The ice melted and restored the water flow to normal. Can we finally meet the spirit of Lake Hylia? These guys should be fairly traumatized, shouldn't they? They do look it as well. I could talk to them, but I think there is absolutely no gain. What you don't want to do is trying to swim, though. It's just really slow. You won't drown or anything. Wait. You've missed out on something useful. A slag. Please, you must allow me to thank you for revitalizing both my people and this spring, which is the water source for all the lands of Hyrule somehow. In life, I was the elder of this Zora village, and the queen of my people. I was called Rutella. Which kind of sounds like something in the Marmite and Vegemite family that you'd make from a root and put it on toast, and it would be disgusting. Not to be rude, but we didn't exactly do it for you guys. Fuck off, I did. The Dark Ones, they raided this village and, as a message to my people, executed me before them. Jesus Christ. It's a bit much, isn't it? Young man, you who take the form of a proud beast, I have something to ask you. When the Dark Ones descended upon our village, I sent my young one, Rallis, to Hyrule Castle to inform Princess Zelda of our fate. But I feared danger followed him. I just assumed it was a woman, and I don't know why. I feared danger followed him from this doomed place. I feel it. His presence grows fainter to me over time. But my time in this world has passed, and though I would give it gladly, I no longer have a life to risk in his rescue. Please, would you save my dearest, Prince Rallis? If you do this thing, I will bestow upon you the protection of water, aka the totally awesome Zora's armor, which looks really cool. I seem to remember. This power will grant you the ability to swim and respire in very deep water, as if you're a Zora. Please, save my son. So if we help her, she'll grant you the power to swim in deep water like a Zora, huh? So, what do you say, hero? Oh, now that I think about it, I don't suppose you should meet the prince as a wolf, huh? So, no hurry to return to the world of light then, huh? What I'm sensing is my current quest is to go and visit the spring, meet the person, spirit, that's what they're called, gather the tears of light, become a human again, save the prince, learn to swim down to the dungeon, get the thing, kill Ganon. Looks like the shock of that impact not only raised the water level, but sped up the flow too. This water should flow all the way down to the lake. Why don't you let it take you there? Because I'll fucking drown. Are you insane? That's incredibly dangerous. What if there are rapids? Although this is quite satisfying to move fast, isn't it? There's something about a game where you're moving at, you know, a speed of 1 for ages, and then it slowly gives you that like that 1.5, and every now and again it boosts you up to like, oh, you're going 3 times as fast as normal, and you feel like a king, and you nearly drown. Clearly, aren't you awake yet? Look. We got washed all the way down to Lake Hylia, just as I predicted. And it looks like we're right to the front of the Spirit Spring to boot. Talk about lucky. Well, let's go. Snap out of it and get to the Spirit. That's just good game design, honestly. It's not making you repeat the nonsense. This is the nicest of the Spirit Shrines so far. I have a memory of investigating the water at some point as well. Is it going to be a big fish? Is it a big whale? What's the whale called? I want to say Jaboon, but I don't think that's right. I am the last of the spirits of light consumed by Twilight. Hero, chosen one of the gods. You have done well to make it this far. Gather my scattered tears of... I don't know why I'm reading this like this. They were stolen by Shadow. Gather them in this. You got the Vessel of Light. It's crucial. Yeah. It's questionable why all 3 spirits have the same Vessel of Light. Shouldn't they have been like themed just a little bit more? Dark insects, yeah. Twilight insects, invisible. Fortunately, I'm a wolf and I can breathe them. I won't get to see its true form until I've gathered all of the tears, which so far it's been getting more elaborate to gather the tears, like with each time, hasn't it? I feel like it's not the case with this one. Like this is the outsider, and it's actually a bit easier. However, I have no backing in like knowledge of any kind for this information, so it's probably wrong. Still, I'm 1 down, only a number to go. I could count them. You could count them. We could all count them, sure. Oh wow, yeah, it goes right to Hyrule Castle down, doesn't it? So the key is, for God's sake, get them as you go. Don't go out of order. Right. The mini-map is just useless, isn't it? Weirdly, the way I've got it situated, so the mini-map's in the bottom left. I forget where my face cam is, but that's in the bottom left. I have the gamepad is literally just below that, and it's a map almost the exact same size as the mini-map. But it's slightly worse, because it doesn't have the tears of light on them. 2, 3. 3's easy to fight. I've done 3 before. There's 1. 1's over there. So I've got to kill one of these, presumably. And then just kite the other 2 close to each other. Or just ram straight into that wall. Oi, dickhead, follow me. Follow me. Continue to follow me, you 2. That's close. I thought they weren't going to give it to me. It looked like they moved just slightly further apart at the last second. Do you get anything for that? No, you don't even get money. You get some hearts. That's very slightly better than nothing. See him try and hide. Yeah, weren't having that. So I'm just going to get rid of that mini-map. It's worse than useless. So that isn't one. I'm pretty sure of that. I guess the next one to go for would be this one. Which... I got rid of the minimap and instantly just... Oh shit. I thought that was going to be a massive drop then. Alright, looks like we got a bit of a swim. So this is Lake Hylia now, isn't it? Yeah, it doesn't get higher than this. The lake levels are they're just all over the shop. I think we'll be able to see the island I'm heading to in a minute. I can warp now, can't I? Would that be useful? I can't jump though. I just thought I'd be able to jump. Just completely forgot that that's really not a thing in Zelda at all. A lone guardsman. I can see the insect as well. That's good. It's not in a weird place. It is flying, however. Ah, thank Christ, there's a ridge I can run along. Having to swim is just such a ball ache. It just slows you down. Fucking, they're going one at a time with this, aren't they? Just slow cocking you. So I think I want to head around the waterway next, or not. I don't know. I don't know if I can go upriver. That's the thing. I'm about to find out. There's a waterfall. I can't. So I could warp to the top of the waterfall, I suppose. Or, what are you telling me? Hey, if you blow that grass there, the monster bird that was just here will come back. Yep. Alright. Okay, the thing that threw me off there was that you have to hold the A button down. Which may be why I kept failing that last howling thing I had to do. Maybe it entirely. Feel like a right dick if that's the case. He didn't need to do the spin, did he? They actually put that spin in there just to hide a loading time. That's a little Nintendo secret for you I've just made up there. It's not true. Behold, the terrifying bird I have called. Oh, that's it. Midna controls him. I was going to say, why does the bird suddenly listen to me? So I've got to go along here and collect the insects that are along the way now. If I get them all in one swoop, great. But I might not. What I don't remember is if you need to use sensors to see them. I feel like you don't. But clearly you... Which I think you do. Right. Do I have to dash into it or just hit into it? Okay, I've died. Unforgiving. That's unforgiving. Right. It's easy if you lock on with Zelda. Right. Well, I'm glad they give you a kind of a quick do-over there. Because that would be a bitch if you had to, like, swim round, get the thing every time. So the key is, I'm pretty sure you've got to not go too low. Because if you hit the water, you're fucked. And if you hit the roof, you're also fucked. But you do need to use the wolf sensors as well, just to make it weirdly harder. Are there enemies? Oh, there are. I couldn't remember if the Twilight beasts used the use ranged weapons. Clearly they do. Right, lock on. Shit. Okay, actually it doesn't seem to matter if you go too low. Right, currently I'm not seeing any more. Just going to check this map. So I think this is the top of the waterfall. In fact, I'm pretty much certain of it. So I should be fine now on this little adventure. I've just got to survive. Which I think is as easily said as done. I don't think there's any major deathly issues. Except for this quite narrow chasm I have to get through. Although, it's not as narrow as it seemed. Fly up, you stupid bird. I've made my decision for some reason. I also want to say that if I do die here, the game will be a bit kind and it won't make you like catch the insects again. But might not be the case because you're not really dying, are you? You just lore-wise, you just float back down to the bottom. You call another bird, you go again. Midden is just skipping that out for you, like the film Click. Right, and there's another one up here somewhere. Or at least I thought there was. When I looked on the map a minute ago, there was. Yeah, it should be in this house. Or under this house. Or hidden in this shallow... No. Babe, you seen any giant... Oh, there is. What? What's that? A bug? Ooh, nasty. Why is it so big? Collie, I'm so sick of roughing it in the boonies. The only benefit, I would assume, to the insects being larger is that they, relatively speaking, they should be slower. I would imagine. I don't know if it's true. Look! There was a floating bridge all along. That's what was at the bottom. It's very clever. So I think we're going... where does up even lead? I genuinely want to know. Is this someone's house? Fishing hole. Oh, that's what it is, yeah. It's the fishing mini game that's always in Zelda. Perhaps I should converse with them. Oh, a howl stone. Right, I neglected to pay attention to that. Right, what was it? Down, middle, down, up, down, up. Again, I didn't really pay attention to that. Down, middle, up. I feel like that was pretty close. Yep, yep. Then middle. Alright. So I've just got to refine that. Again, I feel like I'm missing something. Am I supposed to fill in the spaces between? Oh, I've messed that up entirely. The middle. I've actually forgotten how it goes now. Show me the tune. What was it? No, that is essentially right. Have I got to fill in the bar? I'm just gonna quit. I'm gonna have to look that up at some point because for the life of me, I can't remember how that's meant to work, and I don't even remember if it's supposed to do anything. I just can't. I feel like I'm missing something easy and obvious, and I don't know what. Do you think Prince Rallis passed through here? He must have. This is the only waterway that connects to Hyrule Castle. Come on, let's follow this path in search of him. Well, I got there at the right time, didn't I? That could have been well awkward if I'd have just got there and they were, you know, dicking around for the few hours before I got there. So that... Hang on. So that path is that one. But I want to go this way anyway because there's a shitload of stuff there. But I wonder if that's like the only route into Hyrule. Let's not overthink it. I'm going to head this way. But not now. Next time. Because well, that's about an episode in it. We're about good there. What have I done? Bugger all, really. I freed the Zoras. Actually, that was quite big. That's from their point of view, massive. I've actually done a lot. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time for part 17.